What's That Step? A series here on my YouTube channel where we pick a single step in line dancing and break it down completely without the worry and the stress of learning all the other steps that go along with learning a dance. Today we're going to talk about rocking chairs. We're going to talk about what a rocking chair is, how to do the steps, what are some of the counts that you may see in it, and how to do it with the right and the left. Now, a rocking chair is 4 counts. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4, or whole counts, or sometimes you'll see it syncopated as 1 and 2 and quicker counts. A rocking chair is a series of rocks that travel forward and backward with one single foot. So I'm going to turn around and we're going to break down how to do a rocking chair. We're going to start with a right rocking chair, so our weight is going to be on your left foot. We are going to start by stepping forward onto our right foot, and as you step forward with the right, you're going to rock your weight onto your right foot, allowing your hips and your shoulders to come over your right foot, and your left foot is still going to be slightly attached to the ground with your toes. You're now going to recover back onto your left foot, allowing your hips to come back over your left foot, keeping them in line with your foot. We're now going to step back with our right foot. You're going to rock your weight back onto your right foot, allowing your hips to come back over your right foot, and then recover back onto your left, allowing your hips to come back over your left foot. So let's try that a little bit quicker. Rocking forward with the right, allowing your hips to come. It's forward, go back, back, come forward. And every single time you rock, you want to make sure that your left foot still stays somewhat on the ground. So when we come forward, your toes are going to still be there. And when we go back, your heel is going to still be on the floor. You want to make sure that you always have your left foot remaining somehow attached to the floor, but allowing that movement for it to come back and forth. Now, the same thing would happen if we were doing it with our left. Our weight would stay on our right. You would rock forward onto your left foot, allowing your hips to come over your left foot. Come back onto your right foot, allowing your hips over that right foot. Step back with your left, rock back onto your left foot with your hips over your left, and recover back onto your right, allowing the hips to stay. Now, it's very important when you're doing rocking chairs that your shoulders and your hips stay in line with the foot that is taking the weight. So you want to make sure that when we step forward, our shoulders are not coming over our toes. Same thing as when you come back, you don't want your shoulders over your heel. So you don't want to lean back and take that balance off of your core. You want to make sure that your core is doing the movement with your foot that is doing the movement. So you want to make sure it's all connected as you do this rock and allow your whole body to move with that rocking chair. So now, I talked about counts, that sometimes they are whole counts and sometimes they're syncopated. So whole counts, the 1, 2, 3, 4. Syncopated counts, 1 and 2 and. When we start getting into those syncopated counts, your steps are going to have to be smaller when you do this rocking chair. So the faster the music and the faster the steps need to be, the closer you want your rocking chair to be together. So when the music starts getting faster, you want to make sure that your heel of your rocking foot isn't coming past the toes of your standing foot, right? So right now our left foot is our standing foot, my right foot is our rocking foot. So when I step down with my right foot, I'm going to make sure that it stays nice and small and more in a comfortable position. So you want to make sure that your toes and your heels are staying in line with that other foot that is on the ground. So when we rock forward, you want to make sure your heels are kind of staying in line with your toe. And when you rock back, you want your toes in line with your heel. This is going to help you go really fast. When the music starts getting really fast, it's also going to allow you to have less distance to travel, because the bigger the step, the further back you have to come, which means the time that it takes from the forward rock back is going to take longer than it would if you took a smaller step. So now let's practice it with some counts. We're going to start with the whole counts, the 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to start with a right rocking chair. So we're going to rock forward on that right foot. 1, recover, 2, rock back, 3, recover, 4. Same thing if we did a left rocking chair, weights on your right foot. You're rocking forward, it's 1, recover, 2, rock back, 3, recover, 4. And if you see, my hip is traveling with that foot. Now when we start getting into the syncopated steps, your rock is going to be a whole count, your recover is going to be quick. So we're gonna rock forward. It's 1 and 2 and, right? So that first step forward is our slower step. Your recover is going to be quicker back, and then your rock back will be your slower count, and your recover will be your quicker count. So let's try it one more time. It's 1 and 2 and. Same thing with the left. It would rock forward, 1 and 2 and. And that is the basics of how to do a rocking chair. You will see rocking chairs in all levels of dances, from absolute beginner all the way up to advanced. Sometimes they get a little bit extra and you'll see some extra stuff added into them, but the basics of a rocking chair are those 4 steps of rocking and recovering back and forth with one foot. So I hope this helped you learn how to do a rocking chair. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks, guys.